All right, coming up next is highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Pereira!
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Got the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Great punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Single collar tie now. Oh, nice knee to the body. Strong to quite strong there. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, nice knees to the body here in the clinch. I know you're deceptively fast. I'm gonna look for more knees in the clinch out of you in your next fight.
It's a difficult technique to pull off, but to watch this young man land more than one knee to the body is amazing.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Nice punch landed.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Takedown attempt starting to pile up. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts and he finally has secured one.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
He lands flush with that right hand. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. The ground and pound has been there all night. Just misses with that one. 10 seconds to go. So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips, and because of that, he's been safe.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Ready? Ready?
Round 2 here.
Nice strike.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
And with authority, goes for the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ground and pound strike is true. All right, side control now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Let's go, do
Some
something.
big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? He's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now.
Close guard. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's in there deep, there you go.
Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Lands with the ground and pound. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Left eye starting to shut a little bit. That bears watching. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and the fighter's eye is something that we're going to keep an eye on, no pun intended here. It's starting to swell pretty badly. It hasn't swollen shut, but if it does, they'll bring the doctor in. That is a nasty, nasty swelling that he's dealing with here. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice punch landed over the top.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at the investment that this young man is making to the body with those strikes.
And they clinch once again.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Just a slip there. And they separate.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this round. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
What a punch. You got to check these low leg kicks.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Strong defense there to block the shot.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
3 minutes remain in the round. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chopping down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Oh, nice job defensively to sprawl and avoid that double leg takedown. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, man, that eye looks so swollen now. You've got to wonder. Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Oh, useful strike on the ground that was.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, that'll work. The grounded pound strike is good. I mean, how many can he take? Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Able to land the single ground strike there. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat.
And this might just be a matter of time. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, good to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Yes, that you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Now he's got that high clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch. Getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. All right, single collar tie now.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, closed guard now. Nice hammer fist. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Nice.
And able to land a nice shot there on the inside. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Watch knees to the body.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
And they separate.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. That's how you finish the fight. Oh! Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plus.
And then he lands a nice elbow.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, single collar tie here. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's been... Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Oh!
Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh! Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at this fifth and final round.
Great punch landed with so much power. Big punch from the clinch.
And now he's got the tie clinch.
Ooh.
And a knee. Big knee to the body. Oh, collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, good opportunity. Oh, and he tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much...
Wow. Wow. And that'll do it.
Wow. Wow. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so we got a new UFC middleweight champion, and this is a title that no one can ever take away from you. He's got a UFC belt at his home for the rest of his life.
For the rest of his life. And they say it takes a village to build a champion. And if you look behind him, celebrating with his coaches, you know that they have all been on this journey for a long time to the UFC championship. Congratulations to him and his team.